God, are you kidding me? This has to be the most talented, diversified young ladies I've ever seen in my life. Please welcome Anya Jasmine.
Hey, it's Anya Jasmine. Thank you guys so much for having me on here. It's really cool to be involved.
How did you get started with guitar?
So I got started with guitar sometime when I was in school. So I was in a rock band where I was the lead singer, and back then I didn't play, but I guess when I saw like the passion and the enthusiasm of the guitarists in the band, I guess it inspired me, and it was really cool to see.
Anya, how old are you and what is your star sign?
Right now I'm 20 years old and my sign is Aquarius.
How long have you been playing the guitar?
I've been playing guitar for only seriously about 3.5 years, I think, so since the start of 2019. And yeah, I guess I picked up like the school electric guitar back then and kind of got into it. I guess before that, like I knew some basic chords on this like really small like acoustic Spanish guitar I got as a kid for Christmas. So yeah, I learned some kind of basic chords and sort of forgot about it for a bit. And yeah, I picked it up again start of 2019.
What music genres are your favorites?
So in terms of music genres, I guess my favourite tends to be an argument between rock and EDM. I never can seem to decide between them two, but I'm very open-minded when it comes to music. Like I'm a fan of metal, pop, even stuff reaching into like K-pop and that side of things. Like I'm a really big fan of a lot of different genres.
What or who are some of your biggest influences?
So my biggest influences would be The Pretty Reckless, Evanescence, and probably Ozzy Osbourne. Maybe Zeppelin as well, actually, for some of the more guitar-heavy stuff.
What are some of your favorite bands or artists?
Recently I've been listening to quite a lot of the new stuff from Evanescence. There's a song called Yeah Right, which is so vocally powerful. I really like that one. I actually did a cover of that as well. And I'm also into this kind of like EDM rock fusion band called Against the Current. Yeah, I find their style really interesting and unique.
Do me a joker and I'll have to die. Too young and too scared, so I'll just sit by till she lets me. Painting a picture beneath the moonlight. Together or apart, the future will hide. Hide, open up, scared to fly. Play the hand you're dealt. If I leave, you've let me down. Cause I won't even know where to go. Speaking, but there's no words coming out. Locked in a fantasy world. If you feel this, then just show it. You're in denial, but she doesn't know it. Holding back, but is it really worth it? Playing these cards, I can see it is not worth it.
Anya, do you play any other instruments?
Yes, I do play other instruments as well. So aside from guitar, I also play piano, a little bit of drums and bass.
Do you sing or write your own music?
Yes, I do sing and I write my own music. I actually record and produce my music as well. It's all online under Anya Jasmine, and it's kind of a mix of styles, so it's kind of a mix of electronic stuff, pop and rock.
Don't you ever say you are enough for me, baby, please. Don't you ever say you are enough for me, baby, please. Be the one that fades. Is that
Have you had any professional guitar lessons or are you self-taught?
I'm a completely self-taught guitarist. I would have liked to have lessons, but right now I haven't quite been able to afford it. But yeah, maybe sometime in the future. But it's quite cool kind of teaching yourself and kind of learning through YouTube, and it's quite freeing in a way, so I've been enjoying that.
What are your dreams, goals, and aspirations going forward?
Dreams, goals, and aspirations moving forwards, that's a tough one. Probably to try and get some of my original music more out there. I'd love to get maybe a bit of a bigger audience on Spotify and some social media stuff as well. Like I've been focusing quite a lot on Instagram and YouTube. If I could grow an audience on YouTube, then that's like definitely a goal of mine.
Where are you from? Have you always been from there?
At the moment, I'm living in Leeds, but originally I'm from South London.
Do you collab with other musicians or are you in a band?
Yeah, I do regularly collaborate with other musicians because at the moment, whilst I'm in Leeds, which is kind of like north of the UK, for university, like I'm in a music university, so there's loads of people to collaborate with. And yeah, I was in a band before, kind of still, we occasionally gig and stuff like that. But yeah, my main sort of time in a band was during school.
Do you see yourself playing music as a career?
I definitely see myself doing music as a career. I mean, right now at university, I'm studying music production. So yeah, I guess this definitely is going to be my future.
What do you like best about the guitar and how many do you own?
So I own two guitars, which actually I can bring in the sec. So I have an Ibanez and I have a Schecter. Maybe if I just go grab them quickly.
20 minutes later.
So this is my Ibanez. I really, really like this one. It's like a Blue Moon Burst one, and yeah, it's got like dual pickups on there. I think I like this one best because the actual neck of this is quite thin, so it's really easy for me to like play really quickly and speed around, I guess, and also the tone, because of obviously the pickups, is also really crunchy.
6 hours later.
And this is my Schecter. I really, really like this one. It's actually got a broken string right now, if you guys can see that. So I can't play this one at the moment, but once again, tone from this one is amazing. I love the colours on this as well, and you know, it's got a whammy bar, pretty much the full shebang for anything rock related.
6.5 hours later.
And the Schecter as well also has a little knob that you can twist to change the actual pickup, so you can go from dual pickups back to like single coil pickups. And yeah, that works really well because obviously then I can sort of, you know, adapt to the style of the song that I'm playing.
are some of your other interests and hobbies?
Other interests outside of things music related would be kind of video editing. I used to do YouTube a lot when I was younger, make kind of like travel vlogs and stuff like that. And I also am a Japanese teacher. I'm not like 100% fluent just yet, it's going to take a bit more time. But yeah, I'm quite into that stuff, like Japanese culture as well, like I'm really interested in that. And yeah.
Of course, I love the UK. Yes, of course, I love the UK.
Tell us about your recent gigs and travels.
Recently, I've been focusing quite a lot on sort of refining my music and kind of getting my style a bit better, so I've not been recently gigging very much, but I have had some live appearances before with my previous band in South London.
Something is calling for me, something is reaching for you, it's longing for your presence, maybe your sanity too. Something is calling for me, someone is hunting it too, it longs for explanation, it's coming creeping on you. Something is calling for me, something is reaching for you, it's longing for your presence, maybe your sanity too. Something is calling for me, someone is hunting it too, it longs for explanation, I'm curious about them too.
What are some of your long-term goals and dreams?
And in terms of travel, I'm also hoping to maybe visit a few different countries. I've always thought about maybe going to Japan and, you know, try and play some music there at some point, and also maybe the US to have a little tour around there at some point. So yeah, I guess these are some more like long-term goals that I'm focusing on.
Tell us about your recordings are for sale and how can your fans purchase them?
Yeah, I have some recordings out for sale, some of my original music, so that's all under Anya Jasmine online, so on Spotify and all the other kind of mainstream streaming platforms. So yeah, I have a few songs out there, kind of focusing on some more at the moment, and hoping to release them hopefully in September.
Anya, thank you for coming by today and telling us about your career. We wish you good luck going forward.
Thank you guys so much for having me on this channel. It's been so cool to be involved, and thank you for supporting me as a guitarist and just a musician in general. That's been so kind of you guys. Yeah, this page is so cool. Like, it's so nice that you're able to sort of interview such a big variety of different women in rock. And yeah, I'm just really happy to be a part of it.
Taken back by surprise, staring deep in your eyes, a glimpse of heaven's gates, lost in God's maze. Not everything you wanted, now every night I'm dreaming, believing you're still afraid. I'm curious about you either way, and I know that we'll go far, not afraid of who you are. Time's catching up, I do. How you gonna run when shit gets real? And I know that we'll go far. Just need a spark